Hey, what's up guys? Ron here from Quadristeria. Just wanted to show you my build. This is my personal build before I batten down the top hatch and take it for its maiden. What I decided to build with is the Returner R5s. They're 2206 2400 kV, and I'm using the Runcam Micro Sparrow 2, which is really nice. It has preset settings for like outdoors, indoors, cloudy, and I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I have access so I can just plug in the little OSD here and make those changes. It does have camera control as well. I did not hook the camera control because I rarely change those settings. The other thing I did is I installed, these are BL Heli 32 ESCs from Sunrise Model that I sell. They're called Siskin. They've been out a long time, but haven't been super popular. So I'm running D-Shot 1200, and I've got the Maytech F404 CTR, which is the newer version of their 404, and it was fantastic. Soldering up and configuring it. I include on the back side of the instruction sheet for the FreeRide is if you do have the Maytech F404 CTR, exactly how to wire it up with their VTX as well, which I did. I wired up their VTX because I wanted the extra output, the 500 milliwatts, because I'm going to be flying more proximity with this and not racing with it. I also like to keep my RC antennas further away from my video antenna, so I keep that gear up there, and I've never had ever any issues with brownouts or anything with FreeSky. So by putting this under here, I had to raise the stack for just the flight controller down here pretty high. It didn't leave me enough room to stack the VTX on there as well without its housing actually touching some of these ESC connections. So instead, I'm just wrapping it in foam and gonna squeeze it under the plate. So that was one little issue. It's difficult to find a place for the capacitor that's included. This is really nice with the flight controller capacitors included. And I don't want it hanging out here, so I tucked it under on a short little pigtail. This immersion RC, this is the Maytech high voltage VTX, but it uses the immersion RC tramp interface, and that works great. So there's a control for it, and you can go 25, 200, and 500, and all 40 channels. So that's what we got. Now I'm gonna batten down the top. I'm gonna fly with the 5046 Cyclones. This here, the built configuration without the battery and GoPro, is 305 grams. And I want to show you how I recommend routing your RC antenna. Even though the TPU printed mount has access for doing RC antennas, I just don't think it's a good idea to be right next to your video. So I read out with zip ties and heat shrink. I've got a FreeSky XSR receiver in there, and that keeps it down below the props. When you have a crash, less likely to get up in there. But yeah. Oh, and if you're going to use the battery sleeve, protective sleeve, like I'm going to, and I'm going to do the side mount, you're going to want to route your strap through everything before you put it down, because it's really hard to put it on, get the strap in with it bolted down. But I also wanted to show you just how tight that TPU is on an XT60. So what you want to do is route your strap. Let's see, I'm going to come around back like that. So the way this works is it weaves in the side, so it grabs the outside, and then down the bottom. So you're weaving in like this, then into the plate, and it goes to the middle slot of the plate if you're going to use the screws, which I'm going to. Pull this through here. And you come up the middle one on this side, through the middle slot, the bottom of the battery sleeve, and then weave back outside so that you're grabbing, I think that's it. And 20mm strap might not be enough, but we'll find. Okay, so for the battery sleeve, I don't know why I tried to use a 20cm strap. You need a 25cm strap to get over this, like a tattoo 1550 for us. Okay guys, so this is what I call the dry weight, which is everything except the GoPro and the battery, and that is 383 grams, which is all the TPU, including the GP and battery sleeve TPU. So thanks for watching, guys. The maiden footage and some flight footage will be right after this.